Well, the 2022 News Literacy Week is coming to an end, but before it's over, we wanted to hear from the fast-growing journalism class at Kenwood High School in Baltimore County.
Yeah, there's plenty of theories and people talk about philosophies on how to deal with misinformation online. At Kenwood, they're becoming news literate by doing their own stories. For the online Kenwood High School newspaper, Eye of the Bluebird, junior Amaya Davis reported on the status of the SAT, and she did have her own feelings on the topic going in.
I don't think it should be a thing anymore because I know I'm not a good test taker. And me personally, I don't think the SAT shows my true academic abilities. So therefore, I don't think it should be required for college.
But the article she produced was balanced with comments from students and teachers on both sides of the issue.
Even her SAT story, the way she wrote it, you wouldn't really know what her personal opinion was.
The journalism program at Kenwood High School started in 2018 as an after-school club with only about a dozen writers. Now in its fourth year, that number's grown to 70 students, with at least that many signing up for next year. Sophomore Sam Thornton covered the controversy over remote versus in-person learning.
I used some of my experience dealing with the pandemic and virtual and in-person, and I realized the teachers are right, they need to be open, but they also need to be closed for the safety of everybody.
And after the interviews, he faced the challenge of deciding which quotes to use to accurately reflect the views from both sides.
I thought it was hard pulling them quotes from the teachers and students because everybody was different.
Genesis Bonilla has written several stories, including one about Hispanic Heritage Month. She got an interview with a person who made some negative comments and made the decision not to focus on them.
I didn't include it because I felt like it was unnecessary. But overall, the story was just about how they celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month rather than just going into the controversy of it.
Michaela Gillum learned what it was like to write about the COVID-19 vaccine controversy and whether the vaccine should be required for students and for teachers.
It was kind of hard to decipher what I should share and what I shouldn't. But it was I shared a little bit of both sides and kind of explained their reasoning behind what they believed.
And you can find a link to the Eye of the Bluebird newspaper where you can read all those stories on the website, WMAR2news.com. By the way, News Literacy Week's a collaboration between the nonpartisan News Literacy Project and the parent company of this TV station, the EW Scripps Company. But their stories are good. We don't often get to hear from, let's get what high school students think about certain issues. Well, there they are. Yeah. They interview their friends and their teachers and they talk about it. And so they really do a good job of it. And as you see, it's grown over the years. The interest is really
12 to 70 is incredible.
Right.
Yeah, and they're dealing with the same issues that we deal with here as well.
That's what's funny when they talk about, trying to pick what to do. I mean, that's the gig.
Yeah, so those are things we struggle with every single day. So they're getting a jump start. So very good.